in the last episode, we ended up buying phoenixes and having incredible luck with a bunch of great elves, or grand elves, who decided to join us instead of fighting us. So let's be happy that we actually got 1 point in luck, although that didn't have any effect. And let's play Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Oh shit, now he got them. This first hero kind of weakened them, or the defending army there, those rangers. So he could easily take the remaining guys out with his troops. Well, that means we are now kind of forced to do that. To upgrade our troops here and to get a defense going. So as soon as gargoyles, we don't care about those. I do care about this city though, so this city has to fall first. It is day 7, so we can buy troops from here. Okay, Astra will have to wait there. She will just have to wait there. Yes, I know they can still move, but I kinda can't. Okay, we'll take this town, which is currently undefended. Hooray! Any good spells in here? Not that great. I think that's the only new skill we got here. Blinding is useful, but we don't really need it. Isn't that the hero we had last time? I don't know. Anyway, we'll upgrade this, I guess. Actually, no. We'll upgrade... Yeah, we'll upgrade that. I probably should have instead gone for the troops in the other city. Okay, Astra, you will wait where you are. I'm sorry, but you have to. We'll trade gems for that, for Mercury. Actually get a better deal now, which is great. So we'll trade that, and we'll also trade that. And hope we get one more turn before they attack, because then we can buy 2 phoenixes. Okay, this is also very important to get. And more resources, because why the hell not? You can never have enough resources, really. Even if you're just selling them. You don't have enough resources at any given time. You can also safely move the phoenixes around, because they're going to have the first turn anyway, and they can cross the entire battlefield, so it doesn't matter where they stand. However, since the game kind of seems to go from top to bottom in terms of same speed units getting their turn, I think that's a good place to put them. Okay. There we go. That went well. We're probably going to get attacked soon. Okay, another ore mine, another wood thing. That is a dwarven cottage. It doesn't do much for us. Sorry, I should have probably read that for you. We'll grab this free experience from here, and then we'll move on. There's no point in going to the treehouse here, because that is essentially, well, we can't have any more troops. And there's no point in moving Astra away from there. What there is a point in buying more troops. So we'll buy all the we'll buy the greater troops first. So you go there. Kind of want the dwarves to stay in the army. This hero is probably going to stay in this city, because right now she doesn't have much of a chance to actually go somewhere else and survive it feasibly. Although this might be a battle we can do. I'm a bit afraid of going for it. Yeah, we'll stay there. Okay. Can we? We can't. We'll do that next turn. I should have grabbed this mine earlier. What I also should have done is hired a hero for that. So, Gem the Sorceress will be in charge of this town. Oh, I can't upgrade that. Well, that's fine. We'll go here, because those guys should join us for free anyway. They always do. They absolutely always do. We want the basic path. Actually, do we want that? I think I'll go with navigation here, which doesn't really have a good reason. I just want the navigation first. Also, this is a tree of knowledge. It gives you knowledge, which means you gain 1 level, and that's the reason why I'm not going to touch it for now. Also, where did that hero go? Wasn't there a... Oh, here. Sarakin. Oh, hey, didn't we have Sarakin in the last scenario? Sarakin, you have betrayed... You traitor, you have... No, just kidding. The heroes don't really have anything to do. They're just kind of token generals. Actually, you don't need to go there. I want you to take that. Hooray! We'll go with ballistics. Because as we have established in the last episode, or in the last episodes, Eagle Eye is one of the most bloody useless spells, or useless skills that I know of. It never does me anything good. It really never does. So we'll screw the Eagle Eye and go for 1 more Phoenix. We can't go for 1 more Phoenix, so we'll not go for 1 more Phoenix. Instead, we'll buy everything else in this town. Because we do need that. Oh, no. Yeah, there are more of those. Once that is sorted out, we'll not buy the unicorns because we can't squeeze them into our army. I'm not sure if the unicorns would do me much good here anyway. What I could, however, do is... Yeah, I think we can take Sarakin. Then this town would be defense... okay, we'll move here. We'll move here and probably towards that gazebo. And hope. Hope! Sarakin is not strong enough to attack us. Okay, this might bite us in the arse. Okay. Let's forget about the gazebo. Go back to town. Immediately. Now if this were one of the later zones, I would just move Astra into the town, so she would be considered properly the proper base defense. Okay, that's all we have here. So we'll hire all the dwarves we can get. And hope we are not again 1 dwarf short. That was actually a title for the episode I thought of much later. Like the one with the battle. Yes, we'll also accept the dwarves. Those guys, by the way, don't seem to replenish every week, so... well, they do, but they don't stack up. So if there are a bunch in 1 week and you don't get them, no new dwarves will be in that stack that will join you. I think, at least. Okay, let's attack those gargoyles. Let's not attack them. Gargoyles are fast, so there's a chance we would lose something. Alongside the remains of a burnt witch lies a beautiful brooch, intricately designed. Approaching the corpse with caution, you add a brooch to your inventory. The witch's brooch of magic increases your spell power by 3, which is nice. It's better than not having a spell power increase, so we'll go with that. We also found another leprechaun. Poor thing. I think the leprechauns are one of the kind of populace that will definitely hate us. No matter how good or bad we are, they will always hate your heroes. Okay. Now Astra, could you actually reach Sarakin? You could. Let's go for it, because those heroes seem to have moved away. So we'll attack Sarakin. And that is beautiful. Now we don't have that much spell power, so I hope this will actually be enough to drill those... No, it's not. Okay, so change of plans, we will go for this instead. We'll kill the rocks, or we'll attack the rocks with the Phoenix. Then those mages shouldn't be able to do anything. They can only attack those Phoenixes, So they will. I'm more worried about those guys. Okay, you're fast, you're not. And you are average, so we'll have to attack this guy and hope he dies. He did! That was kind of a waste, to be honest. That too. Yeah, that probably didn't go as he planned. We saw him there. And if I'm lucky, this is enough. Great. So that's 700 experience for one not overly glorious battle. I think it was a pretty easy battle for Astra, so let's move on. And I'm half tempted to actually charge those knights, but let's really do one thing at a time. And we could, no, we'll go take this sulfur mine back. Get this. You find a group of druids worshipping at one of their strange stone edifices. Silently, they teach you new ways to cast spells. So that is, I think I've read this for you at some point, but yeah. This is around the second circle. We could get a second level spell from there. Not sure there's much of a point in doing so, but we'll grab it anyway. I also use those kind of secondary heroes for each town to sort of explore the area. I'm probably not going to this witch's hut. I don't think this Tree of Knowledge is worth visiting. They give you the experience sometimes for free. Also Week of the Dog. Yeah, shame it doesn't tell you the week. Okay, so I think they came from here. Which means we should go here. And then see where we can cross the border. Not that there is a set border. There rarely is. Not sure if this game already has them, but one of the later games has actual border posts. So you have to get a key, or you have to fight a troop that kind of guards the border, and that's actually a nice touch, I think. Well, it's not nice to fight them, but I think it's a nice touch to have this kind of troop and this kind of border defense. Also, I'm half tempted to actually just go and cross that by boat. Not with this hero though, because we really don't have the troops for that. Okay, Haunt. I think we actually have this in one of our towns already. Let's see. Mage's Guild. No, that's View Mines, and now we have this little arrow. No, we don't have that, but Haunt is a somewhat useless spell. I've rarely ever used it, because it means the mine will stop producing for you, and those ghosts aren't that strong. Like, they're rarely more than a hassle, and also the AI is not really required. They're not forced and not that compelled to take your mine. So that's only really a thing for what do I want to say now? For multiplayer matches, when you actually have human enemies who care about having a mine or not having that. Like, when having a mine more or one mine less actually makes a difference. Was that one of the recruits yeah, I think that is one of the sorcerers we had. I'm not sure, that might have been in the last... No, it was not in the last scenario. They keep blending into each other, it's kind of weird. So did I set up my... Yeah, I did. Okay, let's see. We want to hire... What can we hire? More of those guys, more of those guys. We can hire those. We want to hire those. You need loads of those tier 1 troops, because they are very, very quick to kill and very quick to die, and it's kind of messy, so it's better to have more of those than to have them killed in one clean swipe. Also, it's exactly enough for one more dwarf, so let's do that. You see, the one more dwarf is kind of a recurring thing now. I'm kind of sorry about that. I didn't want it to become a recurring thing, but it ended up becoming one anyway. Also, there's a good chance we get rid of this horde of Grand Elves. Actually, we need to keep an eye on Lord Kilburn, so let's stay there. Let's stay in the vicinity of the castle. Yeah, because Lord Kilburn is definitely interested in killing and burning us. Let's actually attack him. This will probably be the last fight for this episode, but it will be a fight for this episode. Okay, so he has archers and rangers. And shut up, cell phone. Okay, 36 of them, that's not good. So we'll have to keep those occupied somehow. They're very motivated too. So, wait, those guys are fast, and I hope the pikemen will get their turn first. So I can attack this. Oh wow, they actually survived. That kinda sucks. Let's lightning bolt. Wait, you have 40 health. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah, as you can see, I rather played safe than be sorry. Also, at Phoenix is a bit... well, I remember them to be a bit stronger. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid. Generally, if you blind a unit, you do not want to... wow, they are too motivated. I don't like that. If you blind a unit, you really don't want to attack it in the same turn, because that completely negates the blinding. Now in later games, they actually changed it so that... would you stop that? Oh wow, he has too much morale. In later games, they changed it so that I think the first retaliation would also be stripped from the unit, so you could only retaliate once. Damn, I don't think I can hit that. I would like to attack it so that both the ranger and the pikeman would get attacked, but I think I'll stick with that. It's the safest way to do it. So, okay. I have to kill those. Aha! Morale works in our favor too. So everybody is happy to kill. Although I think those guys are a bit happier. Yeah, he liked it. We'll go with mysticism. Because everything is better than... oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Everything is better than... there's a lot of those trees. Eagle Eye. I mean, Eagle Eye does not do you anything good really when you actually have all the spells you need. And you get those quite fast. Okay, we could actually save up for a Mage's Guild now. But right now I'm more tempted to... oh, well, we could build a shipyard here. We don't seem to need to do that, because apparently there is... well, there are 2 ships here. So maybe this guy already has a shipyard. But he hasn't really tried to invade us via sea, so I guess he might have one but doesn't care about it too much. I don't know. I really don't know. Also... resources! No resources. Enemies! Okay, Black Ridge will be attacked next video. Also, next video, we'll try to see what we can do about this guy. Tyro. We'll also go back to town quickly. I'm really paranoid about my city, so you've probably seen that by now, but I'm really paranoid about it. I also don't want to lose this city, because cities are, well, they are everything. Cities are money, cities are troops, and cities are new heroes, although you usually try to get those a bit carefully. Anyway, we've made a good bit of progress. We took 1 town, we almost have a second one here. We defeated a few of those enemy heroes, and this is a very small map, so it was an easy time. We haven't been here yet. I'm not sure if I get to do this in this video, on this playthrough. We will see one of those ruins later anyway. Quite sure we do. Anyway, but for now, I'm gonna cut the video and don't do that. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!